Right, here we are, Sunday night. Market is opening January 11th, and again, we had a huge breakdown in the markets last week, all 5 days, basically trend days down. I wanted to start with the middle time frames, the 4-hour, 1-hour, and 30-minute chart. You can see pretty clearly in the 30 minutes, especially over here, but let's go from the left. All three charts are very bearish now, very top heavy. You can see the heavy volume on the right side here of the 4-hour, the 1-hour, and even the 30-minute. So we're way oversold, and if you haven't been involved on the downside, it's probably not a good time to be involved. We're probably going to get a bounce here. But we still haven't had a washout in a morning session. Matter of fact, we're sitting here up small, up about a point and a half on the NQ, and we traded down actually a little bit this morning or this afternoon. 42.26 was the low. So we've come back from that. We've bounced just again back to you can see it here, the 1-hour trend line here. We're bouncing right to that line again. So do we go higher, or do we finally wash out tomorrow? And by a washout, I'd like to see at least a percent to 3% in the morning to see a true washout, and maybe then we can get some sharp bounces, and we will be having some sharp moves. So that being said, coming into the market tomorrow on the short-term charts, again, you can see the 5-minute, the 1-minute, and the 15-minute trends are all down, very top-heavy. Really nothing new to see here. You can see the low was put in Sunday afternoon around 7:20 Eastern, which was a few hours ago, and we have bounced about a 1% point. So we're really back to where we closed, a little above it, and we're coming into the Sunday markets. One thing I wanted to point out, I want to look at crude real quick. Crude continues to lead us, and really still is leading us. Crude also hit new lows on Thursday, 32.10. Didn't make new lows on Friday, so there may be some divergence there, and that's one reason I want to point that out. This is actually setting up to be somewhat bullish, as you can see in the 15, 5-minute, pretty bottom heavy on these the 5-minute and the 1-week chart here with that action on Friday. Even though we went lower later in the day, we did not make a new low. So keep this in mind tomorrow. Watch oil, see how it reacts. It may be the first thing to turn. Maybe that 32 level holds this time. You can see again oversold everywhere, but not so much on the RSI. Divergence here on the 1-hour chart. And again, very top heavy charts, but it's tough if you haven't been short for a long time. I still think that we may see that 25 to 30, but I'll be looking for oil to show us the way possibly tomorrow and where the markets may be going.